Hi everybody, welcome back to Crafting and Crime Daily. I'm Rebecca, and tonight we're going to be doing some watercolor painting. First, let me adjust the camera here a little bit. So Mutnuts is here, Jerry's here, Lisa's here. Welcome everybody. I want to make sure you can hear me, and then I'll get started. This is why I don't do watercolor on this table. I had to take the diamond painting off, get all my supplies. Well, not all of them, but what I would need to do, like just a basic painting for you guys. Welcome everybody. I'll just wait till you all come in. Okay. Dawn's here. Welcome, Dawn. Hello. I guess we've all gotten through the commercial. So if you look at Crafts with Crashley, this is listed as an my Easter release paper. Little bunny. I didn't name him, but he's pretty cute. So if you want this as a release paper, go over to Crafts with Crashley. You can also pick up that Splish Splash Spring Bash release paper for what was I going to say? Tia's event, Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction, and the other lady. I forget the other lady's name. I have this mental block about that. Rhonda, it is so nice to see you. Hello. All right, I'm gonna take it down to. Well, let me put this over. Let me adjust so we can see what we're doing. Okay, I think we got it here. All right. Okay, let's go to the other window. There we go. So, what I've done on here is I've drawn like a butterfly. I literally did this like at 6:58. I just drew it. It's very light because we're going to paint on it. So I want to paint that first because I want to give it a little time to dry. And then we're going to do some fun stuff, some circles. I got me some circles that I ordered here. I haven't even opened this. We're going to open it tonight. Hello, everybody. Hello. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Good. I love it. Made in China. Listen, get your orders in. Order from Temu, order from Amazon. Everybody get your orders in because I have already been notified by one company that prices are going up because of the cost of shipping. It's tariffs, So I thought we'd have some fun with some circles. Maybe we'll start with a circle so it'll dry. Let's start with this size. I actually don't want to put a pencil on it because I just want to do some watercolor. Without the pencil. Anyway, we'll put the butterfly up there. I am using, there we go. These are Myling watercolors. Now, I usually use a lot of Winston Newton, but I like Myling. They're very vibrant colors. They're really pretty, and they're really vibrant. And you get some metallics in here. And you can see this is a well-used palette. I have some Winston Newton, I think that Jerry sent me in tubes that I use all the time. I actually cleaned the tray out for you because I had puddles everywhere of different colors here. So, and then I got this sprayer at Hobby Lobby. It is the best. It's called Ultra Fine Mist. It was $3.99. This is the best for watercolor. It really is. So I'll just spray. You hear that fine mist? It's such a satisfying sound. You have been hammered with ice rain lately. Oh, I had no power for 2 days. Oh my gosh. We had a bad storm come through last night. Hail, and it's moved out of the area. It's on to another area tonight. So actually what I think I'm going to do, I've got a few brushes here. I've started really doing a lot of stuff with round brushes. I just kind of prefer the round brush. I think we'll do like a couple of, I'm just going to get this wet here. And we'll just get these two wet. What colors would you guys like me to use? We're just doing some circles. Do you want me to do some colors? We might even make that one a landscape if you want. We could do that. So I just kind of want that water to really sink in there. I haven't watercolored for you guys in a long time. All right, we're going to lift that up. So let's go with like a little sky thing here. You can't see me getting the paint here. Oh dear. So we're going to go with a sky up here in this round one here. And then I kind of want to take a drier brush and maybe just take out a little of that for the clouds up in the sky. I love the way it's just kind of coming down there. And then because maybe it's a sunset, we'll use a little. We'll do orange, because it's usually orangey at night, right? Maybe some yellows. We'll put some of that in there. And then we're going to go into the grass down at the bottom. Now, I'm not going to lie, this was inspired by, Mickey sent me some artwork today where they were doing they did these little landscapes inside of the circles, and I thought, that's so cool. So already our cloud's gone. Let's see if we can do that again. There we go. And then we'll add some other stuff to that as it dries there, so you can kind of see it. But that's going to be like a little landscape and a bubble there. What am I painting? I'm just painting, nothing in particular. Now this one's already wet. Let's just do a little bit more to it. I've got some little pads here. This is not like anything for release papers. We're just having a little fun here. The ones I've been sending over for the release papers, it takes me 2 or 3 days actually, because I do them in layers. Now already I'm dripping paint on here. All right, let's see. What do we want to do on this one? Maybe even darker. Let's go even a little darker here. Let's go darker on this one. And maybe some pinkish hues into there. We're just playing around. Maybe some darker green. I'm actually going to go this way with it because I want it to look like a tree. Some trees there. I want to blend them. So I want the water to come down to make that green into some trees. So then if we turn it back around, we've got kind of a little landscape going on here. You just kind of got to use your imagination. If we want to make it look like it's in sort of a bubble, we're going to want to take some of that off here. I'm trying to read the chat. Oh, you guys are having such horrible weather, I know. Well, it was tough sleeping last night. I'm like, oh, I was even thinking like, what am I wearing? Because if I get woke up by, a tornado siren in the middle of the night, am I going to be able to get the heck out of here? It was bad last night with the hail and everything. I'm just trying to take some off to give this sort of a look like your piece of, like a bubble almost. There we go. I think it's probably the best I'm going to do there. All right. We'll play around with that for a little bit. We'll let it dry. We'll play around with it and add some more stuff into it. So let's grab our butterfly. Butterfly. I got this lovely paper towel. All right, what do we want to do with the butterfly? What color would we like the butterfly to be? Anybody have any suggestions? Sorry, yes, I'm blowing my nose, Richard. It's the weather. Oh my God. The pollen, the wind. I had to wash my car. I've washed my car twice this week. Twice because of this weather. It's crazy. Pink and blue. Blue. Okay, we're going to go with blue. Cool. Cool. We're going to do some blue. This brush is probably this is a little large for this project, so I don't know that we're going to use that. All right. Blue. All right, let's do some blues here. Something I haven't used in a while, maybe. Oh, that's a pretty. See, I don't know colors that well. I just know what I like. Like people. I'll watch these watercolor artists, and they're like, it's chrome orange, and I'm like, whatever. It looks like orange to me. I don't know colors. I don't know the exact names of colors. I just know what I like. Blue and pink. Pink. We love pink. Pink is like my most used color. It really is. Love me some pink. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is we'll work on just sort of like the first layer here. And I actually just kind of want to lighten the pencil up because it's too much. I don't want that to bleed through. This is not my official. I have some more professional watercolor erasers on my desk. This is not, I just grabbed this because I didn't feel like running back to the watercolor room. All right, let's do this big one first. Can y'all see? Yeah. This is just, I'm just painting the water on first. I paint with water, not paints, but I'm painting with water. Okay, then we're going to do like a drop of this blue up here and here and here. Do the pink down here. I'm going to be going both ways with this. This is going to be like the real light wash at first. I want them to kind of blend together. This is what I spend my money on. When you guys donate to the channel, I am buying, hey Sue, welcome, welcome. I am buying watercolor paper. I've actually ordered some new brushes and a couple of watercolor books. Because I'm always wanting to learn more, you know. So I'm just kind of letting that blend in as it dries. I like that look. I really do. And then we'll do the other butterfly parts. Okay, that's good. So I want that to dry a little bit because I don't want it to seep into the other stuff. Sue's here. Her last doggy lesson. It's over. It's over. No more doggies. Okay. What are we going to do here? Oh gosh, we need like a little... I need my paper towels here. We need like a little pond going on here in this one. And maybe some, I don't know. I'll make a big tall tree here. I don't know if I brought the right kind of brush for this, but we'll make it work. Let's do some orange. Maybe this is a fall painting. I try not to get too caught up in realistic stuff because I don't do realism. So I'll leave that to the other artists. Whatever I get is what I get. I think that looks kind of cool. And then this other one, I wanted to put a darker tree. I don't know if that's the color. No, I don't want that color. Your doggy graduated? Did they have a cap for him? I remember they put a cap on my dog. It was the funniest thing. She barely graduated. Well, she graduated from like they have different classes, like class number 1, class number 2. I think she did 1 and 2, and then when it came to the distractions class, she didn't graduate. Nope. Girlfriend, you failed. You failed. I love these little bubble things. It's a great idea. Then I've got some ideas to finish this off. Let's see, which paint did I just use? Whoops. Hopefully it was this one. Maybe not. Oh well. It's gonna be a darker tree. That's kind of cool. All right, we're going to leave that because I have something else in mind that I want to do with this. And by the way, this is Academy watercolor pad. It's 100% cotton, 300 grams. It's a nice little paper. This one I think is the same thing. And I got these from Temu, believe it or not. Oh, this is Baohong. Yeah, I got this Baohong from Temu too. This is a really good paper. Baohong pure watercolor paper. And you can get good paper from Temu. You just gotta look around. So, all right, let's see if we can do, if it's not too soon. Hopefully it's not too soon. It might be. I think we can work on this one still. That one's still a little damp. I know I should have brought a blow dryer to get that quicker, but I didn't. So what I thought would be fun is to get the pens out and just play around with these. Okay. No cap and gown? Are you kidding me? I've been playing around a lot with the pens. The paint is still a little wet, so I don't want to put my hand in it. Might have been better in a thicker pen. Am I off camera? You're off camera, Rebecca. Yes, I know. Then we'll just play around. We'll just, you know, add some doodles to it. Make it fun. That one messed up, didn't it? Oh well. I just like to play around with it. It's no masterpiece. We're just playing. It's very zen to just sit there and play. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other bubble. Just something cute like that to frame it, you know. What should we do with the other side? Don't know. Let's see. What color? Maybe blue? This blue here would be pretty, I think. While we're waiting for the butterfly to dry. I think the butterfly's almost dry. What do I want to do? I don't know if I want to put a thing around it. We're just going to go. You can really have some fun with this stuff. Is it dry? Yeah, it's fine. Just play around with it. And then you got like a cute little thing going on there. And it looks like little bubbles, you know, because I've given it some dimension. So those are our two little landscape paintings. What did Dawn say? Dawn says, Rebecca, paint a mirror ball. I don't know how to paint a mirror ball. What's a mirror ball? Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, let's go back to the butterfly. We don't want to run out of time before we do the butterfly. We still got 30 minutes, so. All right, let's try this part of the butterfly. And this butterfly is kind of on its side, sort of. It's a side view. It's not a front view of the butterfly. I'll make sure that's good. Okay. All right. We'll go in with our pink here. And we will go in with our blue up here. We're just going to keep kind of going back and forth till we get that. So we're just going to go back and forth with that till it dries. That's going to be so pretty. And let's do this other side. Where did my paper towel go? Here we go. Where's the blue? There was a little green in that from the water, but it'll be fine. Then we have the body of the butterfly here, and then we're going to do the wings. But we're going to want to go into this light medium and make it a little darker as well. Maybe just draw some cute things on there. I'm not trying to pick that color up, just trying to blend it so it wasn't, I got it a little dark. This one's still wet, so it's going to spread out. But I'm not mad about that. That'll be cute. So what's everybody up to tonight? What are you guys doing? This is going to turn out super cool. It really is. I think the blue and the pink was a great idea. Let's see if we can just maybe do some stuff up here. Try to make that a little bluer. Oh, what color were we using? Was it this one? I forget which color I was using. I think that's it. Let's hope so. Yep. This is a nice butterfly. You guys make everything turn out so cool. I couldn't have done this by myself. I'm just playing. This is so neat. I love that. I really like these two, these little cutesy things. I might play around with these some more and do some other, this is giving me some ideas. I really like this. Let me know what you guys think. But this is going to be cool. So we still got to do the body of the butterfly, which I don't want to do yet. I don't want to, I want this to kind of dry a little bit before I don't want to do anything else with the wings because I like them that way. Unless you guys think, should I do anything else with the wings? I don't know. Maybe. One more thing. Okay, we'll do one more thing. This is me. One more thing. One more. I'm just going to come down here. Maybe a little shadow, maybe. Like that. Okay, that's the last thing. I'm not doing anything else to it. The wings are perfect. I've got my motorcycle back. How about my mojo, Joanna? I've never had a motorcycle. I have been watercoloring every single night and having so much fun with it. I'm just playing with colors, playing with the water, seeing what different things do, shadows, lines, and I'm really having fun with it. Now we're going to want like a darker color for the body of the butterfly. I want to mix some black and blue maybe. I don't know. Let's see what that looks like if I do that. like a dark blue for the body. What do you think? Like that? I don't know. Is that too dark? We gotta wait till it dries, but that might need to be even darker than that. Ooh. I think here, I'm playing around with this color. I took a dark blue and I'm adding some black into it. Oh, that's perfect. Ooh, that's perfect. Okay, we gotta wait till it dries. How are you today, Joanna? I think I talked to you. I talked to Mickey this morning. Oh God, I love this. I gotta do watercolor with you guys more often because you've inspired me. This butterfly is adorbs. Absolutely adorable. Yeah. So it's only 7:36. I need to paint something else. What else can I paint? Oh, I have an idea. That would be cute. Let's do the circles again. We're going to do something different with the circles this time, though. We're going to do a couple of circles. We're just going to get them wet. Again, same thing we did before. But I want to do something different this time. And we'll just add this in. We're just going to do the whole thing with color. Really light wash. And then we'll go over here. We're going to do a different color. I think I'm going to do purple over here. Oh, need to put some a light purple, yeah. Okay. I'll pick those up. Then we're going to go, well, we got to wait for it to dry for a second. I don't want it to be too dry. You know what? I'm just going to do it by hand because I'm going to ruin it if I do that stencil. So we'll just do it, we'll go with the pink. We'll come in with the pink. And we'll do a large circle here. Just playing around. With the colors. This gives it like a little bit of a translucent effect. I like what it does. You can't see what it does. So, there. Maybe if we take some yellow. Whoa. Time to wash the pan. The blue just went into the yellow. You should see how many pans I have in my watercolor room. Like, I've got all these pans going here. It's crazy. I'm just playing around here. But I like the way it's blending into the other colors. All right, we need orange. Let's do some orange. All right, didn't that look cool? Richard, did you read my comment, Richard? You didn't acknowledge my comment. I was playing with you the other day on your video. You got your motorcycle back too. That was funny. Let's try this color. Let's go a little darker there. Let's go down here and let's do this dark one. Just play around with it. How's your husband? Is he get through his surgery okay? I know he had surgery. Hope he's okay. All right, I'm going to leave that because there's some other stuff I want to do, but I think that's pretty cool. And you can actually see the different circles after it dries. It's really neat. Let's go back to the butterfly. Hopefully it's dry enough at this point. Melanie, hello. Nice to see you. You did. I sent you one back, and that was Bruce. You would never do that on camera. I would. I know. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I'm terrible, aren't I? All right. Too much paint. Too much paint. All right. I'm just joking with you. You know that. Oh, I like this color. I really do. And there's our butterfly. Oh, you didn't even see what I did. There, let's move it over. there's the butterfly. It's finished. Isn't he pretty? She, he, she, whatever it is. So that would be cute, like if I added some more butterflies and maybe layered some of them. You love the circles? Thank you. Well, here's some other ones. I don't know if you were here when I did these today, but just playing around with some little landscapes inside the circles. But this, I want it to dry. If I had my markers, ideally the markers would work great on this. Wow. I don't know. It's not really dry, but there's some really cool stuff we could do with that. I don't know. I like it the way it is, kind of, you know. It's kind of pretty that way. I don't know if I want to mess it up with pens and markers. It needs a black outline pop on those gorgeous wings. You think so? Oh, Richard, we can do that. Let's find out what happens when we do that, because we're just playing around here anyway. And I would actually rather do it in a pen. Why not, right? Oh gosh, do you hear my stomach? Holy moly. How long do those take to dry with new? Usually when I'm doing the layering stuff, I'll put on like the light layer and then I'll just leave it. I'll leave it for a few hours. It dries much quicker than that. It'll dry within 20-30 minutes. But I will just leave it and then come back to it later. I really like to get up at like 1, I watch TV in the evenings, play my game, and then before I actually go to sleep, I'll go into the watercolor room and I'll add another layer, let that dry. Then if we maybe make it a little thicker on the bottom here. I like to vary my lines. Give it a little more depth. Ooh, that's really good. Good suggestion, Richard. I like it. We'll even play with his antenna. How about that? This just almost gives it like a little shadow. I like that. Whoa! If I keep playing around with this, we're gonna have quite the masterpiece here. The green is stunning underneath my left hand. What green? What green under my left hand? This green here. Oh, I mixed some blue and some green together. I was telling people earlier, I don't know the names of all these colors. I like quinacridone and, you know, Daniel Smith this and that. I don't know what all these colors are. I just know which ones I like, and I like to blend them. And this will all dry, and I will go back and I'll actually use this later on. I'll just come back and wet it and reuse some of that. Let's see what else kind of fun we can have over here with these. Since we were just playing anyway, I was thinking more like just draw some lines here. We still have like 10 more minutes, so let's play. I barely see that underneath there. It does go underneath though. That's so cool. Where's my purple? Let's see. This wasn't the greatest circle in the world since I did it by hand. It's more like an Easter egg, isn't it? That's cool. What other colors do I have here? I have all these different Sharpie colors, you guys. Listen, your money, when your donations, it doesn't go to waste. I use it to do all kinds of cool things. I'm actually gonna overlap that. And then, what do I want to do on this one? We have orange. Let's play with orange. Oh, I'm having fun now. Could you imagine those LED lights 45 feet tall? That's pretty cool. I'm going to leave these here because there's other stuff I want to do. Now, yellow. Never used the yellow one. I don't even know if that shows up. Let's see. It's okay. Yellow's not, it's not great. You can barely see it. It's there though. I don't know. I think it needs a different color. You can't really see the yellow. Yeah, we'll make it green. Why not? At least you can see the green. I don't know. Do you want to do orange here? No, I don't want to do orange there. What do I want to do? What other colors do we have? Whoa. Why not? We'll do blue. Then what I could do is do like some fun little stuff like extra lines. On that one. Oh, I should have gone all the way up. Why didn't I go all the way up? Let's go all the way up. There's like no wrong way to do this. You're just playing around. Let me know when I run out of time. Where did you get all of yous go? Where did all of you, yeah, where did all of you guys go? I've mesmerized people. They're not here anymore. They're just like watching. Watercolor's usually like that. People are just watching. So many trials, you guys. Oh my gosh. Of course, none of them are in session this week. They're just Lori Daybell finished picking a jury yesterday, and so they're off for the rest of the week. And then the Ingolf Turek case, they've completed half a day today. They're off for the rest of the week. And then they're going to complete the Karen Reed jury selection this week. So all of that's going to be continuing next week. I will do my best to cover it for you guys. So you can just do stuff like that with your circles, you know, just little doodles in them, you know, nothing fancy. You know, this one you could just, you know, do like a maybe a little flower. Just play around with it. Melanie's still here. Lisa's here. Hello. It's very ASMR. It is, isn't it? You could watch all night. What do I want to do in the orange one? We could do like a little rose type thing. Yeah, an orange rose. Why not? There's a rose. I don't know what I want to do in the purple. Oh my gosh, listen to my stomach. That's ridiculous. What do I want to do? I'm trying to think. I could do one that goes the other way. We could do one that goes like that. And here we'll just do like little, we'll just do little circles. This is so fun to do, like if you're watching TV or something at night, you know, just play around with some paint. So, you know, order yourself some markers and just, these are Sharpie fine point markers. And you could just draw a circle and play around with it. You don't have to, you don't even have to do the watercolor part. It's just fun to play around with them. All right, guys, that's the show for tonight. So we've got our little, I don't know what you want to call them, little watercolor balls going on here. We did the butterfly, loving the butterfly. And we just played around with some, you know, scribbles and had some fun. Thank you guys for coming tonight. I appreciate you all. Hold on, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this, and I will see you in the next video. Love you all. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Bye. Take care.